Hello, folks. We are live. You're just previewing a view of our store. Today we are kind of organizing stuff. Believe it or not, this is it's a work in progress. We are getting to the entire organization of the store now that we have help. It has helped immensely trying to get things to where we actually move around in here. And of course, it will never be completely empty in the shop because we are constantly buying. So I'm going to be listing here. Kathleen's going to be listing. As we go back and forth, I'm just going to switch. For those of you that have been coming to the stream for a while, the top right hand corner, that's the two aisles that we're currently loading up. As you can probably notice, they're on the right on the very top image, left on the middle image. It is, the shelves are empty, but those will be full within a day or two. Today I'm going to be doing cars to start with, and I'm going to move over to some tin signs and whatever else. I have a whole slew of stuff out there to pack. So I'll kind of go through what I'm listing and as I go do it, and Kathleen will entertain you in between.
And not for long though, because I have to go back to Izzy.
Not for long though, because she has to go back to Izzy. Isabella's at home.
Isn't this funny?
It is.
He's licking his butt.
It's pretty disgusting.
Wait, now he's licking his butt. Oh, he didn't have his tongue out.
Let's see if I can make sure that I'm somewhat organized here. I do not need a ring sizer when I'm bringing to the cast. Got some jewelry here. I can figure out who that belongs to. I don't need any of those papers. I do need my sale order because, believe it or not, I do not have everything memorized. There's my box knife. I always like to know where it's at, so I'll put it in this little jar right here. These are consignment sheets. Only one of them. Am I still working on? I did her stuff. Jim did his stuff. This actually goes to the item out on the floor. I need to put that in when I go out there. Right now we are continuing to strive for 100 listings a day.
Did you get to 100 yesterday?
Average. Well, yesterday didn't really count because
it did.
Well, I mean, we typically we're not listing on Saturday, so anything yesterday was bonus.
True, but we're trying to make it so that we have more time for family and to do other things.
Yes, that is true.
We're not just trying to, because we have to start our other business soon.
Yes, we are at 83 right now.
Awesome.
So it would be nice if I get to 200 today, but I don't think that's going to be possible as late in the day it is. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
We have to go get all the stuff out of my car.
Which right now we don't have the space for it.
Right, but we
some
can
of that's
do
going
a
to be
small
eBay.
haul video on what $50 will buy you when you go out on a Sunday morning.
Oh, we could do a haul video if you guys want to see what we purchased today at sales.
We just went to two.
We went to a couple, but we didn't buy it all of them. Let us know in the chat, and we'll go out and get it. The one person.
Did we have a viewer?
Well, it shows I have a viewer, but
it could be you.
It could be me.
They haven't reached out. They haven't admitted they're in it.
They have not admitted. Who wants to admit that they're watching Rod at Win by Doing?
And Cat.
And Cat. Rod and Cat. I gotta make sure that I remember to continue to include you because you are the glue that holds this operation together.
Why do you laugh when you say this?
She really is, folks. Feel free to break out in song. What was the song you were singing today?
If I had a hammer?
No. The one in the car that I could not help it. Usually she has such an angelic voice.
It was Skid Row.
She was trying to sing Skid Row today, and I tried not to laugh. She almost had me in tears. That's how rude I am.
Then kept trying to say, I'm not laughing because you're singing. I was laughing at something else, is what he said.
Texaco. See, is it just a Texaco? No, it's Michael Andretti. Michael Andretti. This is a 124 scale die cast bank. It is at Texaco Grand Prix of Houston. And we'll see how far we can get today. I know I typically do signs on today on Sundays because they're pretty easy lists. I run out there and grab about 20 of them. I'll probably grab 20 of them before Kathleen leaves. That way I don't have to leave you in here just staring at the blank screen. And I need a pencil. Maybe I'll go get signs right now. Some of these I don't know. I think this is the one. I don't want to do too many. Flash. Do you remember if we ever did a Wizard of Oz?
Yes.
I'll have to see it. Drinking can cause memory loss, so even worse, memory loss. I don't think we've done that.
Mm-mm.
We did to Please Do Not Feed the Sasquatch, didn't we?
I think so.
You know if we've done this one? In this place, we salute our flag, support our troops.
I don't think so.
Okay. I probably should have separated all these myself. See, I think of some of that. Yeah. I'll say these might all be duplicates down here. I don't think we did. We didn't do trespassing watchdog on duty, did we?
I don't think so. This says that it's Seagate. Looks maybe like a modem. Would this be something I'd toss?
I mean,
I'll look it up.
yeah, I don't know, hon. I typically think stuff like that is probably going to be long tail, but without looking it up, I wouldn't know. Somehow we ended up with 3 of those watchdogs on duty.
That's weird, because
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
I think it's listable.
I got my signs out.
We have a Panasonic DVD home sound stereo system.
I don't know. I wouldn't stress over it. It's just a booklet, toss it.
I have a power cord for it too.
We've got a box of power cords out here. We can throw it in there.
I just was wondering if
We may have.
Do you want all the cords I find in here?
Yeah, give me the little box. I think they are saving cords. Are they all power cords? Okay, I don't.
You know what?
I think I want to put rubber bands on them because it's just not all those are power cords. It becomes a mess.
Okay.
Like this wad of stuff down here. Those phone cords and garbage.
You want this in the garbage?
Yeah. What does it say on it? It looks like
It's a telephone recorder.
Interesting. So it like records things? What was it record? What would it record on? I wonder. I'll have to look at it and put it in the box.
So do you want to save all the phone wiring or just the box?
Just
the thing?
Just that thing.
Do you want the...
No. That's obsolete technology. That's a DSL filter. We learned about those at work when we had full-time jobs with a telecommunications company. We're smart. You're tossing the jump ropes?
Yeah, they're just dollar store ones.
Okay.
Do you think I should do a lot of them?
No, I think I'm proud of you.
We can put them on the dollar stuff if you want.
No, I'm proud of you. This is a longer HDMI cable. We could probably use that at home. That's interesting. That plugs into something like a little, I don't know what that thing is, but it looks like it's unique. think it might plug into a tablet, so you could plug your tablet up to the TV or something. I don't know.
Do you think that you see a cord that goes to this before we put all this away? It doesn't have a cord end like that, does it?
No. What do you think this is?
It's like they're expensive. That's a 3 terabyte, and the 2 terabyte one sells for $40, including shipping.
Yeah, this is. I mean, we probably want to. We'll put it in this box too. We'll probably want to make sure there's nothing on it.
It's an external hard drive.
Okay. We'll probably want to make sure there's nothing on it. Okay. This is number. Oh, very interesting. I took a couple of pictures of that, but only one of them went through. I was going to take. Things that irritate me being in the picture every single time. 6029. It's garbage, garbage, garbage. Okay. And the fun begins. Stack those there. This is a Peterbilt hard toy. And it is a 1992. This is stuff I would have got at that big auction hall. One of them, or this was from Friday night's auction. So it wasn't from a massive one. I did get a lot of cars from both. Santa Fe Piggyback Service. Let's see what this. Helps if I'm searching in the right area. Start searching through my inventory on eBay and not the entire inventory.
Somebody else was in here and said that, were you in here when, somebody said that, oh, what was the item? The sink that we had at our place,
Yeah, the pedestal sink.
the colored one.
Yeah.
Do you know who bought it? off the top of your head. Don't say out loud, but
Did you check?
no. But they took it to auction, the other place, and sold it, and lost money.
I can look real quick. Was it on the last or 2 auctions ago?
I don't know. That's just 2 items recently that somebody has bought off our auction, taken to the other auction, and lost money. It makes me feel good.
That we do better at our auction than.
That we've gotten past the point where they can buy stuff at our auction and take it down the street.
Which that was happening quite a bit at the beginning, but you know what? It was a good business model for some folks in the beginning stages of an auction house to buy at our auction, sell at another, just because we had low bidder base and some of our items were going pretty cheap,
And they were cool.
and turning around and selling it at another auction house that had a larger bidder base. But basically what she's saying is we're getting to that point where we're surpassing that and getting comparable or more bids, better bids than our competitor, which is always good to hear.
And other people are noticing and telling us because we're not monitoring it.
I ain't got time to monitor what they do.
Do you want to go hang this somewhere?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
I'm trying to get some listings done. Little die-cast 124 scale metal trailer. New in box. Replica of car with trailer. Authentic details. So that's what I got going. I'll try to remember to show you pictures. This is what I'm doing here. This one does have some box damage. So forklift. Welly. And it does well look to be there. See, we got a little pallet. I'll try to make sure to show you guys what I'm taking pictures of so that you can feel like you're right here.
And they're getting a sneak preview.
Sneak preview of all the items that are coming up on next week's auction. I need to do some Instagram posts as well today. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, well, I have 2 Instagrams actually, but where I'm primarily posting right now is on the Bid More to Win. Just look for Bid More to Win auctions on Instagram, and that also flows through to our Bid More to Win Facebook page. This is cool. It's a Jeep. Look at you have a clean workspace. I think that's the cleanest I've seen in a long time.
How's it going? What are you doing? You're what? Oh, cool. Okay. I'll probably be home in the next half hour. Okay. Have you? How's your? Did you get the recording done?
Yeah.
Why is that funny?
I never laughed.
Oh, I thought you chuckled after you said it.
No.
Okay. Well then, are you gonna play the piano now?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll see you in a bit then.
I just have to do like the nutrition
Okay. Sounds good. Check the dog's food and water.
Okay.
I love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Jeep Grand Cherokee plays the tune On the Road Again. Do you like that? I try to talk like a radio announcer, and it actually helps my voice to text.
Your phone likes it? Your phone
Yes.
likes your sexy voice?
It does. Bow, chicka, chicka, bow, bow.
I'm not trying to make a clean workspace. I thought I was supposed to clear this off because you need to fix my picture area, I thought. What's so funny?
I will. Got more glasses. Reading glasses.
Should just take this brown wall down.
Right, but you're trying to give me more work to do. Mino lucky. Oh my goodness, look what you did. No, what are you doing? Dear, I don't get what you're doing.
With what?
All you gotta do is lay it back down and it'll lay flat. I thought you were trying to pull it off. I'm sorry.
I was. I thought you were going to reattach it.
I have it stapled. The only thing, it can stay in the same spot on the wall, but I just staple it to the table. Because you never really, this part is fine up here like this. Because you never really use way over there. You only losing, what, 4 inches over there?
The whole thing is that if you don't have it attached good, it's wrinkly.
Where we reattach it, dear, is down here on the board. We staple it down here. That's what pulls it down. It's never going to be completely down. What I need you to work on, and I've explained, you can remove a lot of the wrinkles by adjusting your brightness on your phone when you're taking photos. All these aren't going to come, all this isn't going to come out.
See, there's that big old, yeah, it's just, that's... Are you just going to take the brown off? Whoa, people!
That's it.
You need a stapler.
I know, but I don't know. One thing at a time. It's never just as easy as just ripping stuff down and stapling it back.
Well, why do you have to be so upset?
Because it's not you that has to do the work. You have lots of great ideas, dear. It just interrupts what I'm doing so that I don't get anything done. That's all.
And a lot of things that you want me to do interrupt what I want to do, and then I don't get anything done.
You're right.
Why don't you just toss that?
That's what I'm doing, dear, but if I throw it out there like it was, it takes up way too much room in the truck. And our truck fills up faster.
Gotcha. Did you get a stapler, baby?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to hold anything?
Yeah.
Look where you're leaving it, though. Is it going to...
That nail is where that nail was. It should have been.
Okay. It's right there. Folks, you're witnessing here the high-tech picture-taking area. So, look. I don't think I would staple them down here.
Until I can, so that you don't have wrinkles. But honestly, if you try to work with the brightness a little bit, you should be able to eliminate a lot of those.
I think just taking that background thing off is going to, I can already see it's working. It's not going to work to staple that, hon. You notice the minute you touch it, they come out. It's fine.
It's because I just gotta get in there better. That one held.
What about that low? See that low wrinkle? Yeah.
That's why I was putting.
It's got ripples in it. You just put ripples in it. It looks like a shield.
Can you just let me finish before you start criticizing?
I'm not trying to sound critical. I'm just trying to be helpful.
It's not.
It was the first time you did it was good. The second time didn't.
I think this is going to be fine. Like I said, once I get it done, you might have to work on adjusting your brightness on your images and making it darker when you're on this darker background. I think they'll work great for now. It's a lot better than it was. I'm just going to give you another little table to sit back there so you can pile your stuff on it while you're working. That way you don't have to fill your picture taking area up with it. Well, folks, we didn't kill each other. How was it going to go?
Don't tell your mother
that. What's she saying? She goes.
Sadie's like cruising. I'm like, you need to slow down. And she goes, I'm only going like 80. And she goes, but my car will go 130. I'm like, you don't tell your mother that.
And through the power of television, you are back in the photograph room. This is a Chrysler 1947 Chrysler Town & Country. 1947 Chrysler Town & Country. It's going to be bad when I start talking like that all the time. Why, hello. Welcome to the store.
You do. You're an idiot.
I do not.
Next year, I don't want. How come like none of this moves? Is it supposed to move?
It moves in here. You can't see it because it's moving. There's something in there that's going to just shit. If you shine your light bit down in there, well, that's not light. That's
Okay.
It should be moving in there. If I had some screws we could throw in there and you could see the screw turning. But that little tube is to hold the screw while you... it might even have somewhat of an auto feed on it. That is a cool car.
Someone has spliced the cord and made the cord like 50 feet, period. Turns on, has a special head on it. I'm thinking for
They'll know
drywalling.
what it is. It'll tell you exactly what it is on the side.
Why is what I'm doing not good enough?
Okay, do what you're doing. I'm just saying somebody that's going to buy that, they'll know. You just put the model up. You're fine. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be trying to help you out.
But I mean, if it's like okay, then. But now I have to go back and take out all your words too.
1997 Dodge Viper GTS.
9347.
The only thing it did was put dogs instead of Dodge. Shut up, Rod. Shut up, Rod. Shut up, Rod.
What is it that you want to say so bad?
Nothing. What skill is this? I think they should make it a law that you have to put the scale of the vehicle on the outside of the box. Tells me a lot about the packaging in rough condition. It did not like that. I need to speak slower, I guess. Dumb it down. She's like, I'm gonna belch and I don't care who knows it.
I mean,
the mic picks up pretty good. I'm just warning you.
what?
The mic picks up pretty good.
Just like the other day when I was farting.
That's my baby.
I was like really trying to get him out.
She's like leaning off to the side.
Yeah, my tummy hurt that day.
Or did you forget that you are on film? On the camera. Working convertible top.
Are you in the middle row or the opposite the customer shelf?
Right down there next to the cars. I transitioned over to you so they could see you walk down the aisle.
I'm glad I was pulling my pants up.
At least you weren't pulling them down.
I'm not you.
Brookfield Collectors Guild.
2943.
Working
72.
I just won't use it.
I really want to go get that pipe out of my car and look it up.
Why don't you work on that? Bring everything.
Huh?
Why don't you bring everything in?
Because I'm not your bitch.
That's right. It's the other way around. (1997) Sebring LXI convertible. This is limited to 5,000. They're probably like, nobody wants to buy a. They should go over and watch the chat. I will make sure to put limited. Convert. Just so you see what it looks like. Oh, I was going to add die cast to all of these. There's something else I've been trying to do. In Auction Flex, they have groupings that they can do, and when you get on those groupings, put stuff in those groupings, they have search. You can go in to high bid and search by category. So I've been trying to remember, which I didn't do it to any of these that I've done today. Include die cast in my title or in my description, as well as put it in the right boot. So put it in toys and hobbies, and then die cast cars. That way we get a little bit more of a nationwide reach. 6037.
I don't know how far deep it goes.
What? How far the box goes?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you think I like that line?
I think you like it because I like me. Where's me? Am I wrong? It's not anything, huh? It was supposed to be in all that stuff that you guys packed. Hamilton Collection Path of the Wolf pipe.
These are what I wanted to look at.
Oh, funny. It's like a whole.
Francoma. This is interesting because it looks like it's like a pitcher, like a big giant gravy boat. listing here.
Looks like a bedpan to me.
I love Francoma made bedpans. I'll look this bowl up real quick. These are all things I picked up at the sale today. Vintage Francoma ceramics. Oh, I should put black. I'm just going to remove the plural and just put ceramic. That way I'll pull up everything that's ceramic. I don't see anything just like
Well, the sad part about it is finding out what it was didn't make it more valuable. It was actually more valuable to me before I found out what it was.
Oh. I got the word vintage. I have to figure out what kind of bowl that is. That's it fluted. Let's put quotes around Francoma to say I want you to, it has to include Francoma. Am I spelling it wrong? Frankoma. No. I'm probably going to save those till later to do more investigation. This one I couldn't figure out either. It's like a ginger pot. It is glazed on the inside and out. And it's probably just something made in it. It was well done, but it's probably just made in a ceramic shop. And I think just I'll probably put that on for about 30, 35, and $34.99 on that one. That's what I'm going to hope for. I list those on eBay. Right now, I really got to get to going on my die cast. I've got a couple more pieces here I'm going to add, and then I'm going to switch over to signs. These I do take out of the box for pictures, and I'll put it back in. 1996 Ernie Irvan. I got a lot of these. Texaco Haviland. And 124.
How much do you think I can sell this for?
That ashtray, is it marked?
It says Cal. USA.
California. It's I'll look up California USA pottery, and I would probably list it for $29.99.
You want me to put it on eBay? It's got a.
What?
There's a spot on the bottom.
Right. That's how. I mean, all mine have that. That's like here. That's where they rested it, and it was sat on the in the urn. It's what do you call it? Hello. It is NASCAR man. I still have to get you pictures of everything. I got more stuff. I don't know if you saw that. I don't know if these, I got a bunch of these. That's the only reason I'm putting these on the auction. Some of them I had already added to the auction before I got your message. But a lot of them I did have duplicates of. So if you see anything. These are actually, I haven't seen these. I had run a lot of these in the past that weren't the coin banks. They were...
what would you call
but they are die cast, and I don't even know where you'd put a coin in here. That is a...
Would you call it a terracotta native vase?
I would say yes. It's almost like Inca. I don't even... Oh, there's a little slot right back in the back. I was like, where do you even put a coin in here? Because it looks like the regular, like, Racing Champions and everything else bank or die cast, but it has a little slot on the back for a coin, and there should be a key underneath to open it.
I'm gonna call it vintage Mexican.
That's what I thought. That looks awesome. Is there a mark on the bottom of it? NASCAR says hello. Kathleen.
Like,
NASCAR man.
Hi, NASCAR man. Where would I look for a label?
It would be right. There would be some.
Oh, there's something right here.
Let's see. It's terracotta. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't know. It's a picture of a vase.
Do you think it's a Mayan warrior?
It could be. I'm not very Mayan, so I don't know. Here you go. You got it? Oh. I'm still trying to work that out.
What?
He's like, all I'm seeing is a store. I just added the store cameras in, so I'm working in on the transitions. So I'll pull this back out. It's I'm trying to work on different things. There's a little slot I was talking about. I've got duplicates of these. I don't know
Do you have a tape measure?
to what extent. I don't know a ton about NASCAR. I'm the first to admit. A tape measure right here.
Thank you.
I will try to be more cognizant of which what I'm switching over to. That way you can see what I'm doing. Some of them, I think I was already talking to you about that. I had some of the items I had already listed on our current auction. If you want to see it's a sampling of what I have, see what prices. This is Ernie Irvan. Ernie Irvan 1996 Collector Series. Looks like the hood comes up. See, he knows his stuff. Just by looking at the car, he knew the drivers. And I'm trying to work on, when I add the listings, I put the word diecast.
My car.
I haven't put car.
But do.
Okay. So that when you do your search and...
So that anybody can search car and they come up, because
Okay.
that's what they are.
I know, but most people look for diecast when they're searching to buy something.
But that's people that think like you.
People that are collectors.
People that think like me look for car. So if I know somebody that's a collector and I want to buy a car
Okay.
for them, I'm going to go car. Even if it's a truck.
Okay.
Think
Oh, is
like
that
a
what
girl.
those are sold? Do what?
Think like a girl.
I am not thinking. I don't even want to go in that frame of mind. Think like a girl. I'm confused enough as it is. This one's a Maisto 126 die-cast metal truck, not NASCAR, but a lot of these have some damage to the packaging. They I think someone that had these initially, it was a huge
Did you
collection.
say this is resin?
I would say it is, just looking at it. Yes, that's resin.
What does resin mean? Is that
It's
plastic?
Yes, and it's a wall hanger. It's a type of plastic. I don't know the whole.
I'm calling this a resin Native American head wall hanging. I'm going to call it a skull head.
Skull. Okay. you go, girl.
I'm going to call it warrior.
Okay, skull is pretty much a head. I had to say it.
I know, but there's two heads and the skull. They're in a skull.
Oh.
So that's why I was...
Skull heads. Okay.
Are you laughing at me again?
I am. I would never laugh at you.
You laugh at me all the time.
No, I laugh with you.
No.
Yes, I start laughing and then
No,
you start laughing and then we're laughing together.
I hate this measuring tape.
Why?
Because it doesn't have the half mark on it and you're...
That's what you get for buying them at the dollar store.
I know.
The only thing that would make this special edition Dodge pickup truck any better is if it was a Ford. Just saying. NASCAR Man is the king of die-cast. He will teach you anything that you need to know.
But I didn't have them at that sale the other day. How are Harley Davidson die-cast cars?
You know who made them?
It was my Maisto.
Maisto. Yeah.
Maisto.
I'll have to look for the pronunciation. This is a limited edition collector bank. It's a 57 Ford in really rough condition. Cardboard packaging. Who made this one? Manufactured by Liberty Classics, Libertyville, Illinois 60048. Made in China, distributed by SpecCast, Dyersville, Iowa. Stock number 56001, authentic. It's a cool card. I just wish the packaging was a little bit better. The guy that had this was trying to sell it for $30. I pretty much will buy anything as long as the price is right. And most of these will go probably a fraction of what I call a global value, and that would be probably eBay comps. That's what I tell folks is what I'm comparing. I would say most of my die cast is going anywhere from 5 to 15. I've had some NASCAR go up to the $30 mark, but in some of the older cars, stuff like this will typically do better for me. It was okay, goes for $30 or $20 now. I figured this individual, I think, that owned these originally and consigned them with the other auction, I think he did. The story that I got was that he did shows. Typically, I think, up here anyway, shows can drive a higher price because I think a lot of customers that go to those shows are anticipating spending some money.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Okay, have a great evening.
I will call you when dinner's ready.
Okay.
You're eating dinner, right?
I guess.
Well, we had kind of a late lunch, or we had breakfast, lunch, like boom, boom. So, okay, love you.
So we do. I'm more of I'd like to have more collectors come into the Axe spray to take off price off the plastic. Oh, the gotcha. I'm going to be honest with you. If I was listing these on eBay, I would do more to present them on eBay. But a lot of my buyers are a good chunk of them are resellers themselves, and at the price that they're getting them at, I pretty much figure they can do a little bit of work and clean some of this stuff up themselves. I don't know. I don't know if that thinking is right, but that's just the way we do it to make sure that we are able to build our entire catalog each week. I mean, we're pushing over 500 items a week. So the longer I take to clean, to test a lot of things. I don't even test a lot of electronics. If I do, it'll have, I put in the notes whether it's been tested or not. And most of my customers are thank you. I appreciate that. It's but yeah, I let other people put a little bit of the love in their stuff, and all these are going to be running over the next couple of weeks. Some of them I'm not sure what I'm going to do with. I might put some on eBay and just drop the price on them just to move them. Some of the ones I have duplicates of. I have a lot of the old, I think they were Texaco promotions too. I was going to grab an example, but I don't see any right here handy. Yeah, I don't see any of them real handy here. They're all up on the higher shelf. But there's a couple of them. I have probably 20 or 30. They're like the old Texaco coin banks of like early 1900s vehicles. I just don't want to over saturate the market here. The price will just eventually drop and drop and drop and drop until I can't even sell them. And this is what I say, Liberty diecast. One of the things that was really heavy in my mind on creating these things for the auction, in the auction software, there's different groups and then subgroups that you can list your items in. And a lot of things aren't specific enough that I do, because I do a lot of that was just general stuff. But stuff like this, I'd like to reach out across, nationwide to get that wider reach for potential customers to come in and buy these things. So I'm really trying to focus hard on making sure that I get these sub in there, because some people go to high bid and you can shop by category, current auctions by category. I'm located in North Idaho. I will share Texaco has a catalog that was given out at the gas stations. I know I've come across quite a few of them over the years, but hopefully the law of averages, I will make a little bit off of these. I'm not. And typically these things are making. They're doing okay as far as my return, and it's still leaving a little bit of meat on the bone for resellers. The ones that the collectors really want is they'll pay a little bit more for it. I'm just getting a few more items. I'm trying to find out if Ernie Irving, was he just not that popular? Was he that popular that they made a bunch of his cars? Because I have a ton. It seems like I have a lot of those. Switching it up. Just grabbing stuff as I come across it on the floor. This is a Carta Blanca imported beer from Mexico. It's just a plastic beer sign. And imported by Sibco Importing Company, Dallas, Texas. I have quite a few people that like to fill up their man cave with beer mobilia. And I think I'm going to start alcohol. I think I'm going to add a new category. Oh, I'll just put it under signs. 491. Carta Blanca imported. I'm just typing the title here. Bruana, is that what it's called? Okay. Is NASCAR? I'm gonna go ahead and hit you up now. That way I won't forget. Is that your is NASCAR Man your Facebook? NASCAR Man 3345. Look at that. That was the second one that came up on search. Well, it picked up your name. Have I typed it in before? Okay, I sent in the request. If I get accepted or not, it's it's coming across my name, Rod Brinson. Do you have YouTube as well? Yeah, I think I already hit you up on YouTube. Yes, I am subscribed to YouTube. And this is a plastic. And of course, Kathleen. We are slowly getting to the point where we're organizing all this stuff back here. You can kind of, it doesn't look that well organized, but we did at least get things on shelves. A lot of our eBay stuff. And we got a huge mess still sitting over here. I'm waiting to see it catch up with the camera. There we go. I'll help a little bit. Let's raise it up. Awesome. Thank you. I definitely, there's so much stuff to learn that with the variety of items that we sell on a regular basis. It's, I'm always looking to learn. I mean, that's the best thing about this job, right? Is learning more. 10 by 17.5. I just don't know what to look for. I look for anything with a good deal. And eventually I think the comics are going to pay off. But what I found out, I was talking about the groups and subgroups in our auction software. Because I am on what they call I'm a cloud user. It's a little bit different than I found out just recently they have different groupings for. If I was a native Idaho, I'd probably know a heck of a lot more. I know how to eat a lot. I know how to fry them really good in a cast iron skillet. I tell you what, if you ever go to auction, they use those pricing guns to put the lot numbers on them. It is best to take those off as soon as you can, because the longer they sit on there, the the harder they are to get off. I'm trying to grow out one nail long so that I don't even know what Doc Otis is. That sounds like some kind of floofy, fruity drink. Like a cider or... They put Doc around quotes. I think that signifies that he really wasn't a doctor. Doc Otis hard lemonade. I bet that's what it is. I don't think it was. It signifies the jazz singer. It is floofy. Hey, welcome to the channel. I am working. It's more like playing. I mean, it's that's how much I love my job. My career choice. It is a lot of fun. We went out and hit sales today. Didn't pick up a ton. I picked up some of this pottery. Oh, my favorite. You guys are going to laugh at me when I show you these. Look at that, it fell. I have a giant fork and a giant spoon. I'm sure we've all seen these. See if I can get them shown here. I have actually multiple sets of these at home. I think I have 4 sets at the house. But these are the first. These are the much bigger. The other ones I have one about a quarter the size of these, and two sets that are probably about a quarter the size, and one set that's about half the size. These are about 40.5 inches long. And I haven't called comps on these. I paid $3 for this set. I know they're worth much more than than $3. Let's see here. Let's pull that up. 40-inch giant spoon and fork. They are from Marie Barron's house from Everybody Loves Raymond. So the giant ones, let me go to solds here. With shipping, that was $19 plus 20 shipping, $35 plus 11 shipping. None of them are having the measurements. I'm thinking the 34. See, the $34.99 one was a 25.5 inch. There's one, the 28 inch sold for $38, free shipping. I'm not seeing anything as large as mine. Go big or go home. 36 inch sold for $40. Yeah, these are probably going to go on eBay. We're going to see. We'll see how they do. There's a giant carved fork and spoon, tiki, 40 inches tall, $60. So the last ones, I don't even know if there's any on. I didn't look at current ones. I would say they're stacked pineapples. So I might rub those down with something just to make them look a little nicer. But I might even put those up at 75 free shipping and roll the dice and see how they go. We used to love watching Everybody Loves Raymond. We actually had an iris painting in here. The guy had to get rid of it because it reminded him of the episode of Everybody Loves Raymond where the mom created the sculpture. I don't know if you saw that. And it looked like a female body part. I got this Budweiser.
The Budweiser lizards. We could have been huge.
We could have been huge.
The Budweiser lizards. We could have been huge.
It's a Budweiser talking cup. Some things I have to admit I don't pull comps on a lot, and some things are the flop, but a lot of times I do pretty good. Budweiser Lizard. Talking cup. I can't even type. It's probably, this is probably going to go in a lot here at the auction. It looks like they're going for, let me look at the solds real quick. I don't even see the lizards one in the solds. The set of them sold for 30. The frog went for 14 free shipping. So I sold a train car today, a G scale 1450. I just set it at auction, let it go. This is something else I got, you know, buying in bulk. I don't know if you can see that or not, if it's even going to show very well. That'll go on our auction. I'll clean them up. I also sold the Tommy Hilfiger bag today. I let it go for pretty cheap, I think, but it's money in the pocket. It sold for $30 plus shipping. Got it packed in a padded flat rate. I could get all fancy and pull it up on my phone on the screen, but it's it is, my screen's already busy enough. I've been playing around with the software, trying to at least get to where I walk out on the floor that people aren't just staring at nothing in here. They can at least see the store, see what's going on out there. I'm going to try to get a mic set up in the front as well. I have to figure out how to do that. We'll see. Technology. Let's see here. Where am I at? I'm losing myself. Okay, and I'm just going to put the measurements right in here. 24 by 5. This one I will mark pre-owned because it does show some signs of wear. Not bad enough that somebody wouldn't want to have it in their man cave. I'm going to switch over and work on the consignor stuff here. See what kind of goodies she brought in. I'll be right back. I'm going to go put this in the front. These are actually mine I picked up. I think I was going to put these on eBay. They are a Victorian lamp set. They are in really good condition. I didn't see any cracks. I think any of those lines are in there is just how it was made. They have like these glass balls on the top of the harps. Some things I just like to get on the. I'll take a picture of the. I wish those were those. The first listings I pull up when I do an image search is Severus pair of antique hand painted 26-inch lamps. They're asking $2,800 for them. Pair of French Severus of the 19th century, $4,500. I honestly, seriously doubt these are from. Oh, these have like lids on them. They're more like vases, I think. Let's see, Victorian style electric lamp. There's some just like it. They are the exact same one. Burgundy and ivory. Somebody's asking 45 plus 73 shipping. Let me switch over to. Oh, you know what I was going to do? I was going to see if I could find one that actually had the. I'm going to sell these as a pair. And let's see if I can find some similar. Oh, maybe French Victorian. Sometimes I don't know what I'm talking about. Crazy lamp lady. I'm going to use this listing right here. There's one that was sold similar to it. Severus urn style. It's not exactly. Does it say it's made out of porcelain? Yeah. I mean, it's quite a bit different. But this one sold for $500. I'm pretty hopeful on that. I mean, mine are probably more like this $26.95 one. $17.50. Let me look at solds. Any of them going auction at all? I like the looks of them. There's money in them. I think I'm going to piggyback off of that guy's listing and let the buyer decide. Now I won't be able to find that last one. I don't want to do free shipping on these just because they are oh, what the heck. I'm going to do something crazy here. Sometimes you just have to shoot for the moon and hope for the best. I'm doing a pair, doing them as a pair, and I am going to list them at $250 free shipping, and that should give me plenty of wiggle room. And what did I say? Burgundy and ivory. Burgundy and ivory live together in perfect harmony. Maybe I'll put those on the black background. Let's see how that looks. And because I don't like the way eBay's camera works on stuff like this, I am going to take it off of eBay's camera, take the images, and then upload them from my phone that way. You know what? Let's start them out even higher. We're going to do 300 free shipping and see what happens. It's all going to be about the keywords, right? And let's get a good picture of the back. I think these are actually glass balls on the top. Sounds like a glass marble. Okay. And let's take a picture of the bottom. It's amazing what the word style will do. There's a little bit of wear. The bottoms are marked ACE 414. That would probably give some indication of the age. I can Google that. Vintage lamp base marked ACE 414. It seems that I've looked this up before. Somebody has these exact lamps listed on. Okay, they're not exactly. Never mind. The more you do this business and you're always looking at values and stuff, everything that comes back in the Google search is they're trying to sell you something. I'm not spending any more time on it. It's getting listed right now. Try to make sure all my photos tell a story as far as how I want them to look at the photos, in what order. I'm just putting the burgundy, ivory, gilded. Okay. I'm leaving them in 1900 and 1940. I am going to do free shipping. And I'm listing them as a pair. Let me make sure I put on there that I'm selling them as a pair. I just accidentally closed out of it, so it saved it as my draft. Two. We'll see how crazy I am. But I actually put them up to 4. And who knows? Now back to listen for the auction. I was actually going to sit here and add a customer to our catalog. If I can figure out where's the... I thought I had it here on the desktop. No. Have it down here? No, that's... Yeah, that's it. Okay. Need to add a customer real quick. I don't think she's been added yet. Nope. New customer is a new consigner. So I have to add a new record so we can assign her items to her. Okay, easy as that. Now I can actually add this customer, her items to her oh, these are going, these went on eBay, so let me get my ladder. I'll put those up on the top shelf. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Dang it. I forgot to put the dimensions on that listing. Rookie mistake. $18 plus harp. That'll get it. And then my ladder. Make sure my pants don't fall off while I'm getting up here because I refuse to wear a belt. Are you guys just waiting for me to fall off the ladder? No falling off today, folks. Okay, now I can go get some of her stuff. Oh, I wonder if said there was an update. These I thought were pretty cool. These are prints from 1960 from the Circus World Museum. And this is Barnum Bailey, Greatest Show on Earth. It has a lot of the different characters that were in his show. This probably would be a reproduction of the canvas prints that might have been used for advertisement on the show. I don't know a ton of history on them, except that they look cool. This one here is Adam Forpo and Celis Brothers Big United shows. Shows these ladies doing loop-de-loops on little cars at the circus. The hazardous, terrific automobile double forward somersault. Out thrilling all other thrillers, a new astounding sensation. The cool stuff brought in on consignment. Does anybody ever use Easy? I want to see if I got any watchers. Any viewers? How much did it? No, okay. Dang it. I got all these shoes. I'm just trying to blow out. I got a bunch more I have to list. I'm not a big shoe seller. I don't like doing close it, period. Okay. This one's going to EMET. It'd help if I got there it is. I typed in the right. And this will go under vintage antiques, 1960 Circus World Museum. Grab a tape measure. Maybe I can get the better. Everything's going to seem a little bit washed out on this because I am 17 and a half by 14 and a half. 17 and a half. Because I have my light right above me. This is Instagram worthy. Let's see photo. I cannot talk and type at the same time. I I gotta think of my hashtags. Let's see if hashtag Barnum. That didn't come up with anything. Okay. And the next one is these are go hanging up on the wall. Oh, let me see if I can put that in a. Would that go under? That would go under toys and hobbies. Antiques, collectible. Nothing under circus. I don't know what works on paper does. And let's go under 200 as well. For Pete Powell. $17.5 by 14.5. Oh, I was going to move on to do my signs real quick. That would get me way ahead for the week. I'll get these on the wall and then bring back some of my 10 signs I want to do. So get those wrapped up. 6046. Hello, thanks for stopping in. make it look like I am doing a smooth transition back into the picture room. Fat man out of breath. Okay. Let's see. What I'll typically do is just sort these all. I do a lot of copy and paste on these so they go fairly quick. So I sit them up by, make sure everything's right side up, by the ones that sit vertical versus horizontal. Superman 10 sign, and then I'll put the dimensions 12 and a half by 16. And then I copy that part, the 10 sign 12 and a half by 16, and then I will paste that in later. And these I just do one photograph, try to get any glare out of it. They're pretty good quality signs. Write down the number 6047. Put that on there. Superman. We're off to see the Wizard. Wizard of Oz 10. Paste. And that one is 6048. Drinking can cause memory loss, or even worse, memory loss. In this place, we always salute our flag, support our troops, buy American, say Merry Christmas, say One Nation Under God, respect our law enforcement. If this offends you, we are obviously politically incorrect. There's the door. Today's beer special, buy one beer for the price of two, and we see the second beer absolutely free. That sounds like a heck of a deal to me. Give me liberty or give me death. Defending liberty since 1791. Light beer, a fine Pilsner beer. Oh, I forgot to put a number on it. We stand for our nation's flag and anthem. Which I'm a pretty big firm supporter of that. And for those that have stood for us. Hello. Is mobile, real, or these are all repops. They are, I don't find the originals that often. But I have quite a few buyers that will even buy the reproductions. I think Derek may have left. But yeah, it's I wish I could find more of the real ones out in the wild. Yeah, it is. They're all reproduction. I buy these in bulk. But I've got plenty of people that hang them up in their man caves, in their garages, in their shops. They make them look distressed, but somebody that's not a hardcore collector, they can have a reproduction and get them here. Here at my auction, I'm getting anywhere from $6 to $20 for the signs. So I'm not necessarily selling these to the hardcore, automobile collector or gas and oil collectors. If it was real, they'd probably be going for closer to, I don't know, in the hundreds. I am here to sell to everybody. Okay. Harley Quinn. How you doing, Glenn? I was going to jump in on your live, but by the time I got out of the car, you were already done the other day. I got the notification. I don't know if I was heading to or heading back from wherever I was going. Captain America. My daughter and I are Marvel, and well, we like all the Marvel stuff, and then we tolerate we like the storylines for the DC stuff, but we think all the Marvel movies are done visually a little bit better than the DC stuff. Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man. The Amazing Spider-Man. Good here, kids lots. What do you mean by kids lots? These are my last items I think on my list for the day. I've already done a couple eBay listings. This is all going on our catalog next week. I have to get these in bulk, so I've been running 20 of these on our auction weekly. Oops, I'm through all the vertical signs. I'm about to go through the... I would say I have more adults buying Marvel and DC stuff than kids. Made in America, Ford trucks. I'm a Ford guy. I ran a lot of between the signs. I have a lot of comic books that I've been running. Most of my comic books that I picked up recently were there were some in the 70s and 80s, but primarily in the 90s. But I'm hoping that I can bring out the comic book collectors that need to help build their sets. Now I'm changing dimensions on my listing, so it takes me a second to get caught back up. These are fast lots for me. I haven't tried doing these on eBay. I'm sure they are, it's a saturated market. I think these would be better if you're running a booth somewhere, you know, for whether you're doing a flea market, antique booth. Even though they're not antique, they're distressed to look antique. Well, have a good one, Glenn. Thanks for stopping in. Beware of Watchdog. I got about 5 more, I think. What do I got? 4 more, and then the round ones, and then I think I'm going to be done for the day. It is only 6:16. Rock and roll. Not Rick and roll. Counting down. Trying to get ahead this for the week. See, it's shoot. What is today? I don't even know what today is. Sunday. So it's Sunday. I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I have 4 days to get over 500 lots in. And I am getting a good handle on it. Drank a lot of Bud Light back in my days, in my early years. I don't even I don't drink very many mass-produced beers anymore. I'm typically an IPA guy. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Hello? 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 Hi. Okay, I got just a couple more signs to do, and I'll be home. Let me do it. I love when people tell me they're going to pay cash later on in the week. Not my circus. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Cat on duty. Trespassers beware. And I have a couple more signs laying here I'm going to do, and then I'm going to head out. For everybody that jumped in and watched today, thank you. I do appreciate it. Anybody catching any of this on the later, thank you as well. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I do put out more content than just the lives. And hit that notification bell if you want to get notification of that. I have like 2 more signs to do. And like I said, I am calling it a day. I think these are 11 3/4 inch if I remember right. They're almost a foot. I put 11 3/4, closer to 11 3/4. Thanks for stopping in. I'm on the tail end of my live broadcast. 491 Texaco Fire Chief. What I've been doing today is trying to work on our catalog for this upcoming week. My wife Kathleen was in here earlier helping me get organized. We're trying to, now that we have help in the shop, we are trying to do a lot of cleanup, filtering through a lot of the stuff that we've just been piling up, and just creating the mess that we live in here at the shop. And we've been making headway. So that's been positive for us. This is a Mopar tin sign. If you want to see how our photographs in our little messy photograph room here looks, feel free to look at our current catalog at bidmoretowin.hibid.com. That is in the description below. And anything that you see live when we're photographing, these items are coming up on the future auction, which was, our auctions run Friday to Wednesday. Anyway, right now, out of the 500 we have to complete this week, that's our goal each week, is to do 500 listings. I'm at 123, so only 427 left to go, if my math is correct. And we're well on track, averaging out 100 listings a day and fitting in eBay listings in there as well. So thanks for stopping in. We will catch you next time, and look forward to it. Have a good one.